They've got all kinds of products. I have tons of Amazon products here just on my setup alone. But yeah.
This is what you call last minute? Oh man, then I'm last minute, aren't I? Oh geez.
Like the hour before you guys are unwrapping gifts. There was you know what, we're gonna go. We've got a little bit of time. There's about 36 seconds left before we go into this series. So I'm gonna give a little bit of storytelling here. There was one time I was a young kid. My parents literally were finally buying presents, and they came in like trash bags. Like, they didn't even bother wrapping them. That's how late they were. So I know the situations where it is last minute, and I will never forget that Christmas till the day I die.
That is awesome. Well, I believe you're down to your last 10 seconds to vote. I haven't seen any more votes in chat, so I think our numbers are final. 67% rocking with Tryon, 33% with Hey Yo, I'm hungry. I'm not feeling too good now.
67%. All right, well, 67% of you voted with me and Top Gun. Heyo with Volts. He's a lone man out, but those sleepers, man, you can't count them out. And ones is such a fickle game mode. Just one little mistake can literally change the tide of that game. So, ladies and gentlemen, I know you guys are ready and waiting for it. We're gonna have the players take their positions on the pitch. We are going to head to our positions in the booth and kind of take the limelight away from Top Gun for just a little bit as we get these players going. Hungry versus Tryon Volts. This is going to be interesting. Remember, it's a best of 3. That is so crucial when it comes to especially a ones game mode.
One's game mode indeed, and that makes game 1 ever more important here. Hungry with the unconventional car. We'll see if that comes into play. Hitbox is massive in Rocket League, but he's off to a poor start. Tryon nets the first goal of our URLC live one-shot event.
Yeah, Hungry was just trying to put that shot on target, didn't have too much power, and Tryon with a great counter, and that's just how ones is. Ones, you have to have the mental fortitude to really stay in the game, because stuff like that will start to wear down on you. Tryon with great control, but Hungry is going to get just a last-second touch. Can he get a great counter? Tryon doesn't have any boost. He is going to pick up a few pads and get the clear. Can he get the counterattack, though?
Oof, big demo. What a recovery there from Hungry. He just needed 2 boosts to get a little bit more power here. Tries to pop it over Tryon. He'll make that save. Make it look a lot easier than that save was here. Another pop, another good touch. This one long and out. Tryon elects to go towards mid boost and will give Hungry possession once more.
I think he thought he had a lot more time than when he saw Hungry. And just what a dodge on that demo. Hungry was hungry for that hit. Didn't quite connect, but he's got the opportunity to get a great counter. Tryon getting him bumped and getting him off his wheelbase. Great setup to make sure that gives Tryon enough time to recover. He's got the control, gets the pop, but Hungry with a great challenge is at least going to give him some opportunity to kind of get around him.
I love the early bumps and demos here as Hungry takes advantage there, caught Tryon sleeping. This is a great touch out of his own end. You can see Tryon try to recover and get back in front of this one. Almost a brilliant recovery. I'm loving the physical play mustache.
Yeah, I don't think Tryon thought that pop was gonna, come off the wall that hard, and he just had to quickly, get a sidestep, try to turn around, and wasn't able to get there. But you're right, the aggressiveness, the demos, all the bumps, and I almost expect to see a lot more of that both in this series and in the series to come. You're going to start seeing those, dribbles to an air bump to try to clear out the defender, but Tryon says, hey, there's nobody back. Of course it's ones. He gets a great counter and gets it around Hungry.
Yeah, Hungry just let it get a little bit too far away from his car. That's one of the hardest things to learn as a Rocket League player, is just the ability and the knowledge that you have to keep that ball close on your hood at all times, because when you don't, your opponents, especially of this caliber, will take full advantage.
Hungry take advantage of the opportunity. He can. He baits out Tryon. Fantastic play. The slow play works, and we're all tied up yet again.
I love this look from Hungry. He almost went for a fake Tryon. A little panicky there, was facing the wrong direction. Hungry just watches as it falls right back in his lap.
Now 2-2, 3:13 on the clock, all the time in the world here in just game number 1. Very even matchup, but Hungry not going to be able to connect with that one, and that's just going to be a breakaway goal for Tryon as he takes the lead.
Good little pop from Tryon here. Hungry went for that. Tryon actually thought he had it to begin with, but he able to swing back around. Beautiful shot. This one back and forth, Mustache here. Neither player, I should say, really dominating the kickoff, which is something you generally see can tilt the scales at once.
Oh, agreed. And I saw Hungry as you were talking about the kickoff. He does not race to the ball. And I'm waiting for a few more of those kind of fake kickoffs or stalled kickoffs where they're not necessarily going for the ball at full speed. Hungry is going to get the demo, give himself a goal. Again, we are all tied up as we start to approach this halfway point.
Yeah, and it's something I pointed out when we were making the viewer predictions. Hungry, not the most mechanical player, but he is big brain. He knows how to use the delayed kickoff, the speed flip kickoff, all the different kinds of kickoffs that you can use, especially in ones. Both players collide in midfield here. Tryon might go for the first mechanical setup. He will air dribble off the wall. Beautiful save from Hungry.
And a rightful savior medal for it. Hungry, though, off of that hit, gets the counterattack. He gets his lead, and we are 2 seconds away from the halfway point. This is going to be a high-scoring game, to say the least. These boys are just trading blows between the two of them. Who is going to come out on top is the big question. I do want to see a lot more of those strats start to come out, because I feel like it's been a lot of just kind of play off the counter, see what you can do. If they miss the ball, then you get the free open net, and of course that is a lot of ones, but you do want to see if you can't start getting a little bit more like this little pop-up, try to bait out the defender, see if you can't, draw them out and get in a wide open net.
Starting to get a little bit more aggressive here. This is the most sustained pressure that we've seen thus far tonight. Tryon on this left wall wants to escape. 38 boost and a dream here. Went for the pop. He actually got it. Hungry can't quite get it out.
The whole time I'm watching Hungry, and he's low boost. He can't quite challenge enough to it. I think he hesitated because he knew he wasn't going to be able to beat him, and Tryon just had all control of the ball. Hungry was a little too far out from that, so he just had to wait for his opportunity, and sadly enough, he got the touch, almost was able to get the clear. Ooh, and nice little pop, nice little flip to try and get that one around. Gets it off the sidewall. Hungry should have the time to get it cleared out, and does get it behind Tryon, but with a great turn, that Octane and the turning radius of it works out for Tryon as he takes the lead yet again.
Tryon, beautiful musty there. He's really starting to feel a little bit more comfortable, Mustache. I think that's what we're seeing, is the comfortableness on this big stage. There's a lot of people watching, man. We got a great audience, chats popping off, but he's starting to feel a little bit more confident, and we're seeing some of the mechanics.
Like you said, because Tryon has the mechanics and Hungry may not have as many up his sleeve, have to come out with a lot more of the smart plays, and this one might work out for him if he keeps the ball close, trying to get it around Tryon. Tryon elects to just take it to his own half to get control and some boost added. 50 in the tank, and he is able to pound that one in. I almost wanted to hesitate because he was kind of going off to the side. I didn't want to cast or curse it, but Hungry does get that one in, and again we stay tied.
Caster curse is a very, very real thing there. Hungry made it a little bit closer than he should have. He went for right down Broadway of that goal. Probably could have tucked it in the left corner there if he wanted to. Ooh, dangerous kickoff. Lucky to get a piece of it. Tryon on the wall. Pumped it around Hungry. He was able to get one touch. He'll make a good save as well. Both players low boost here. Tryon will take mid. Hungry has to stay on ball. Doesn't have the boost. Beautiful flick though. Will force Tryon up, and now he's on to pads.
And that's good play right there. Maybe he wasn't able to hold on to the possession, but it made Tryon use a lot of boost. He used about 30 before he finally hit the ground, and so Tryon had to kind of leave the ball and pick up any type of pad. And Hungry does put this one on target. 38 seconds left as we start to encroach on the final seconds. It's going to be crucial on what kind of plays you make, and Hungry getting that right past the nose of Tryon.
And Hungry, with a little bit of luck there, happened to be over corner boost while it spawned there. So he had used all the pads that he was able to pick up for himself. Fortunate break for him. Corner happens to spawn, but we take those. He's got a 1-goal lead just above the 30-second mark.
Is it going to be enough? We've seen both of these players constantly trade goals. Tryon trying to see if he can't get that tying goal. He's got no boost, so he's going to have to go for midfield. Hungry has control, he's just trying to bait him out, but oh, Tryon, I don't know if Hungry thought that he was faced the right way or not, but it almost kind of went awry. Tryon can't quite put it on target. He's got no boost. Hungry's got the breakaway. 6 seconds left. He's got to put it in. Tryon, oh, Hungry's just going to kind of let it drop on the line, and there you have it. He doesn't go for that final goal, and it's going to be Hungry. The what, 37% if I'm not mistaken, or somewhere in the 30s. He comes out with that game 1 win.
Yeah, feeling pretty good now. It's lonely over here on the right side of predicting, but I will take it. It looks like it was only one unforced error from Hungry, which he's lucky to get away with there, because Tryon with the big 0 mustache, that's huge in one. 0 unforced errors.
Oh, of course. 3 demos, though. You were talking about the aggressiveness in the game, too, huh? Heyo had 3 to Tryon 0. I mean, Tryon didn't go for any demos. He got the bumps. In fact, there was one right there in the replay that he does kind of bump the back of Hungry, and it causes him to kind of turn awry. But those demos are crucial in ones. You've got to take the player completely off the pitch for those 3 seconds to really give yourself an opportunity. And 13 shots on target from Hungry. There was 12 by Tryon, so we knew that they were basically trading shot for shot and goal for goal. And it was just Hungry to come out with those smarts there towards those, final 40 seconds to come out with the win.
Yeah, he did a great job there. It was really at midfield where he made that one flick on 0 boost, was able to go grab some, and he actually made that defensive stand all the way into a goal there. So great ones play from Hungry. But we're back down to the pitch for game number 2. This is a big one here, because if Tryon wants to hang on, he has to force game 3.
You do not want this one to go to Hungry if you're a Tryon fan. There's 67% of you in chat that are Tryon fans trying to go for that gift card that we both me and Top Gun were agreeing with all of you, saying Tryon would be the winner, but Hungry coming out with those smart plays, and this one's going to be smart by Tryon. He's got to get around the ball, though. He picks up the corner boost. Not enough time, and Hungry is able to get there to get the clear.
That's one of those times where you wish you hit it a little bit softer there, because he had to go track it down all the way into the corner, but he's got all the boost and all the pressure. Right now, Hungry able to grab corner, but he's in a very awkward defensive spot. Great pop, air dribble, ground to air from Tryon, and that's the opening goal of game 2.
Fantastic setup. He sees Hungry on the backboard, which is perfect for Tryon, because all he's got to do is get the control and get it to that far side. Hungry wasn't going to get there. Hungry, when you're on that wall, it's awkward to figure out what you need to do. Are you going to have to jump off the wall? Are you going to have to try and race towards the goal? So it kind of put him in an awkward position, but we all know that they can definitely, Hungry himself can get the goal needed to tie it up, and this is definitely not out. But Tryon, I believe this is, if I'm not mistaken, the first 2-goal lead we've seen. Of course, Hungry would have gotten that last goal at the end to have a 2-goal deficit, but Tryon gets the early 2-goal lead.
Yeah, it looks like there's been some adjustments made on the behalf of Tryon here. That's the nice thing about a 3-game series. If you drop game 1, you get to come back and make some adjustments, see what you need to switch up about your play style. He's going to... dangerous ball there. He's lucky he got that one. He's sold out. Now Tryon up, thinking reset. Oh, doesn't quite get it. What a play that would have been. And the danger in ones of going for those mechanics mustache, you leave it open.
And that's exactly what I was thinking. Maybe you kind of keep alluding to the fact that Hungry may not have as many mechanics, but because of that, when you see situations where Tryon is trying to go for a flip reset and he doesn't quite hit it, those you have to be on point with all your mechanics, because if you don't hit the shot needed, you're right, it's just a wide open net for your opponent, and it can get so tilting, so you don't want to miss too many of those, because it just starts to wear down on you. But the lead is cut by 1, and we are at 3:30 left in the game. Hungry with a nice pop-up. Tryon, though, has the time and the space Does he have the accuracy, though? Gets the flip reset. No, I don't believe so. It popped a little bit further away than he wanted. I thought he was maybe going for a pogo or anything there. Good try, good attempt. He still has the lead. Is he going to try again? Off of that backboard. Gets it around Hungry. Can he turn fast enough? Remember, he's in the Fennec this time instead of the Octane. Still same hitbox. Tryon has the open net, and Hungry was too far away.
That was a nasty fake by Tryon right there. Oh, Hungry just goes flying. Tryon with the open net tap in. Mustache, maybe that was one of the changes. I alluded that he might have switched up some game plans. I didn't even notice he was in the Fennec until you pointed it out.
Yeah, you know, again, it is the same hitbox as the Octane, but that placebo effect is real in Rocket League. We all know it. It doesn't matter what car. You will go through all, what is it, 15, 20 in the Octane hitbox genre, if you will, and I've seen plenty of players just try to go from one or the other. Hungry, though, in his same car is going to get another goal for himself and put that lead only to 1 for Tryon.
Hungry doing a great job of not getting intimidated by Tryon's mechanics. You got to remember, this might be champs in ones for the URLC, but most of these players likely GC1, GC2 in other game modes here, so they are talented, they have the mechanics, and they have the speed. Tryon able to sneak back there to avoid what would have been an equalizing kickoff goal.
Oh, he wanted to go for, I believe, another musty, just didn't quite get the rotation in the air for it. Hungry is just trying to put on any pressure. This one gets by. Can Tryon get the Doomsday off the corner? He's got control. He's got to get it off, and Hungry takes it right from underneath him. So Tryon's going to pick up the midfield boost. Do a little shadow. Hungry doesn't quite get the flick he wants, so it gives Tryon the ability, but there's another demo. We saw 3 of them from Hungry last game. He gets one right there, and he's going to go for the Doomsday, and he is going to succeed.
Great Doomsday here. Again, I am a huge fan of the physical play. Talked about it in game 1. It comes back out here in game 2. What a great Doomsday there to put it away. Tryon, it was the one place he couldn't get to, and just like that, 2 minutes and 5 seconds left, we're level once again.
Remember, chat, Hungry was the one to win, and there's only 33% of you who voted for him as well. So it definitely betters your odds for that gift card that we've all been having our eye on, as Hungry is just trying to play the slow game, get it around Tryon. And I love how Hungry really gets that control and then kind of comes to the face of Tryon rather than trying to get it around him. And I don't think Tryon expects it, but he gets a good challenge there. Another goal for himself and the lead back in his favor.
Yeah, that's a great challenge by Tryon. A beautiful read at that. He can see where the ball's positioned on Hungry's car. He knows that he probably doesn't have the best flick set up just yet. And so he knows that's his moment to strike. That's his moment to challenge. Ooh, and off the kickoff here, a couple bumps. Tryon landed awkward. He's going to be able to just barely get back. Both those players landed on each other. He sneaks over and grabs Hungry's corner he was headed towards as well. Tryon looking really good here. It looks like he made some great adjustments from game 1 to game 2.
He's got to hold on to this lead, though. It's a minute 20 left. He's got to get back to that 2-goal lead. He's trying to hold on. He does get it and gets the wave dash to hold on the 2-goal lead back in his favor. Can we see a 3-goal lead?
He threw it up, and I thought he was off, and then the little wave dash slide, and it sticks perfectly on his hood. He's getting more and more impressive as this series goes on. Mustache, I'm going to make a bold prediction. I think he hangs on. I think we're headed to game 3.
I would love to see a game 3, but just like that, Hungry is going to lower that lead, and there's nothing definitive when it comes to a ones game. You could be down 5 goals and still come back. It is crazy. Never count anybody out until that timer says 0 across. And Hungry, he's definitely hungry for another win. He's wanting to take this series in a sweep. Tryon, though, still has it. Got to get it around, and Hungry over here off the back wall as Tryon's clear. Hungry's going to elect to go for midfield, try to control it. He gets around. Tryon may not be able to recover in time. Can Hungry get that around? No, it rolls across. Tryon can't connect. It bounces off the post. So many chances. Neither of them can do anything about it, and we just have to watch as that one continues. 44 seconds left. Hungry is just trying to get Tryon off the pitch.
Hungry did his best there. He had an opportunity. If he loses this game by 1, he's going to look back and want that one back. Tryon breaking out all of the mechanics now, but he gets bumped. He's only got 12 to recover with. He missed most of the pads, and he's not going to be able to get there. It's into the back of the net, and we're tied at 5-5 with 21 seconds left.
Tryon I felt the pain, and I know the second it happened, when he went for that flip and missed that corner boost, that was it. He knew it. You all knew it. I knew it. It was unfortunate for sure, but 20 seconds, Tryon with a favorable bounce off the kickoff, puts him back in the lead, 16 seconds left. If any other game mode, you'd probably say, all right, that's it, Tryon wins, but no, ones, we still got 16 seconds of Great Rocket League.
16 seconds is an eternity, as we see. It took only 5 seconds for Tryon to score off of a kickoff. Mathematically, that means we could have 3 more goals, but a neutral kickoff favors Tryon here. Pops it over an aggressing Hungry, 10 seconds left. He's gonna net the second one and take some insurance off of the backboard. And with 5 seconds left, it looks like Tryon has forced us to game number 3.
When Hungry didn't go up for that hit, and he probably didn't have the boost, I didn't quite check on him at the time. He was sitting at 0 boost. There was nothing he could do. When he didn't go up for that, Tryon knew he was going to get that goal. He was Hungry was backwards. It was just perfect place. And now we are headed to game number 3. It is Tryon winning that one in a very valiant effort. Remember, he kept having a 2-goal lead, and he finally ends it with a 2-goal lead. So I'd love to see more out of one player in the next game. You know, I want to see a 3-goal lead, but right now I still feel that both these players are very evenly matched up.
Looking at the stats, that's very surprising, Mustache. Almost 62% of kickoffs went in favor of Hungry for what felt like, as you talked about, such a neutral matchup. Very surprising. Oh, our numbers have just updated. Okay, that was the overall for that game. Oh, excuse me. No, I had it backwards. That was for last game, and this is the overall. Wow. What a matchup. You would think whoever takes most of the kickoffs would be winning the series.
Of course. And I feel like it's probably because that kickoff advantage is going to him. Hungry will go about. There's 3 boost pads, especially when you're going on that, kind of face-to-face kickoff. There's 3 boost pads from the goal line to the ball, and he stops speeding up about that second boost pad. And because Tryon is just racing to the ball, it basically gives him the ability to control where he's able to get the hit, as long as Tryon doesn't kind of flip through and get a second touch right there at the last second. It's worked out well for Hungry. He's been able to come off with some control. It kind of fakes out the opponent as whether the player is actually truly faking it or stalling that kickoff, or if he's really just actually racing to the ball. But it's always been Tryon. We can talk about kickoffs all day long. Tryon has been coming out with some great first goals to start off each game.
Tryon also does an excellent job of grabbing pads there. As you saw, he drifted into that last pad, got himself squared towards the goal. And with that extra boost, he's able to put it away, but now it's Hungry on the delayed kickoff. Ah, there it is, Mustache. That's what you're talking about. He's able to win the kickoff, but he doesn't have the speed to get to that next pad, as well as find that last touch into the net.
One thing I was always told when I was, getting taught pointers in ones is you want to finish the kickoff with at least 12 in the tank. You want to have something to go, because you notice when he's done with those kickoffs, he's not able to do much after it, but he's able to do something here. He gets the demo yet again. I believe the only demos we've seen in this game has only been Hungry. Tryon playing a little bit cleaner, but those instances where that demo comes in is such a crucial time, and it gets them all tied up.
Yeah, Tryon also went for the double flip reset on that last goal. Again, looking like he is very, very comfortable in the mechanics, but some of them he hasn't quite pulled off, and it's led to goals on the other end. I'm interested to see, now that we're in game 3, as his scoreline stays tighter, if he shies away from his mechanics or if he continues, continues trying to add to his highlight reel.
Oh, Oh, does he have it? He does, Tron. That was close. You're right. He's got to watch those mechanics. He's got to make sure the accuracy is there. He's definitely going to get this going. Oh, actually, Hungry is going to race in time. The recovery, even I doubted it. I think Tryon did as well, but there is a great little play, and Tryon will finally put it in the back of the net, but I still want to give the valiant effort out there to Hungry. He definitely raced to that ball a lot quicker than I thought.
Yeah, I did not have him getting back to that ball at all there. Unfortunately, the boost situation is what downs him in that situation. He used everything he had to get back and make that one save and didn't have anything left over in the tank to make another one. Trying off kickoff, couldn't find the redirect. Scoreline will remain at 2-1 here, but Hungry is in an awkward situation. He'll just poke it away for the time being.
Oh, and a demo again. Hungry, though, over on his own half, it's going to allow Tryon to have the time to recover off of the backboard just past the crossbar. Tryon with a nice pop. Hungry racing back. He's got plenty in the tank to make the play, but Tryon getting that with the back of his car, able to slow down the pace. It does not fall in. I thought the accuracy was there. It was a good shot placement, but unfortunately just does bounce off the post. But baits out Hungry, and Tryon gets the 2-goal lead, 3 minutes left in regulation, and the fakes have definitely been working out in Tryon's favor.
Great little pop there by Tryon in the corner. Hungry went for boost. Tryon picked it up and left Hungry with 9 boosts there, and that is not much to work with at all. His one play was to go for the ball before it was shot, and Tryon hit him with the dirty fake. Now, once again, a 2-goal lead. Mustache, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think we've had anything larger than a 2-goal lead.
We have not. I've been keeping track of it. There's not been a higher lead, but as we talk about it, the demo coming out, Tryon finally getting his first, and guess what? He gets a goal from it. It's ones. You have to demo. I don't care who you are in chat. Watch Woody, watch any of the top demoers. You need to demo. It's in the game for a reason, ladies and gentlemen. It is pivotal to gameplay. You need to be aggressive, and it works out in Tryon's favor as he gets 3-goal lead. Now, is it going to be a 4-goal lead? It is, and Tryon is starting to let this game go, in his favor and start to snowball. Hungry's got to do something quick.
Yeah, Hungry really has to stop the bleeding. Tryon's like a shark that smells blood in the water. He is just all over him, aggressive right now. Hungry really needs to mix up a kickoff and get a goal from it. Instead, we're back into one of the blue corners here. Tryon, pop, reset. Oh, wanted the highlight reel. Hungry has had great backboard defense and earns himself a second goal here.
You know, Hungry's defense is so good that every time we see Tryon go for something crazy mechanically, it's always a counterattack for Hungry. Hungry is able to get the hit. He's able to stop Tryon and get a free goal. So Tryon has got to watch that, because if he keeps doing it, that lead can definitely diminish quickly. But what a kickoff. If we want to talk about kickoff advantages, I don't know what better advantage is than right there, Tryon getting that lead back in his favor.
Beautiful job there by Tryon as well. He used the wave dash mechanic to get more momentum after he stalled that ball. He's really putting on a clinic now in how to play ones here, and still 2 minutes left, which is a very long time in ones, but we can't let the scoreline get any worse. If you were one of the 33% that voted for Hungry, like myself, can't afford for it to get any worse. This one needs a favorable bounce. It just goes straight back out.
Oh, I thought it was actually on target, and then as the camera started to pan around, I'm like, uh-oh, that is not good. Unfortunate for Hungry. He definitely wanted that goal. He's got under 2 minutes left. He's trying to bait Tryon out. Goes for a little late touch to see if Tryon would try to go for the challenge, and Hungry was not able to come out with a win. And Hungry actually getting the little flip reset. He hits the bottom of the car with the ball, and I've had this happen a few times. You misjudge your flip, and that is going to be painful, to say the least. A 5-goal lead. We were talking about leads. This is the highest, and sadly enough, it could get higher.
Yeah, 5 goals, not out of the question. Definitely a very large uphill climb. We're climbing Mount Everest right now, but anything more might be done here, and Tryon with the big save will take the open net, and our score line now reads 8-2. Mustache, I don't want to say it's over, but
it's looking bleak. That's
a good way to put it.
It's not over. It is definitely not over, chat. I can promise you that. Hungary has the ability. It is, what is that, 6 goals, but I've seen it. It's possible. I have seen, I think it was 6 goals, 6 or 7 comeback, but that's, now he's got to get 7. Okay, we were looking for something mechanical from Tryon. He gets that last little pop, gets the double tap. Tryon drops it down, and Hungary just has to sit and watch. Unfortunate. He had so much going for him, but Tryon, you were right, talking about in game number 2 where Tryon kept changing his gameplay and his mentality, and he went back to the Tryon goes back to the Octane, the version 1 Octane, to say the least. Another mechanic goal is going to get countered by Hungary. He's kind of chipping at that lead, but not fast enough. You're under 60 seconds.
Under 60 seconds, you'd have to play perfect Rocket League, which even up to the SSL level is very difficult to do. Perfect Rocket League is really rarely ever achieved here, but that's Hungary's last and final hope. He does win the kickoff. Actually going to get a good little pop as well. Tryon up, going to have to burn a good amount of boost, but he'll just land over in his other corner and pick it up. Tryon had it played around him, but he picked up the demo on Hungary now, and plenty of space to work with. He's looking for a breezy. Good save from Hungary there. Tryon still on possession. Tried to put it in the top corner. It won't quite go. Hungary now going to try to advance it out. He just doesn't have the boost. Tryon continuing to pressure him, and he's up once again. Wanted the reset. Instead, he'll take the 50. Tryon to put it away, and that's a 10-3 lead with 19 seconds left.
10-3. Game number 1, ladies and gentlemen, if you just are tuning in. Game number 1 went in Hungary's favor. It was a 6-5 game. Game number 2 was 5-7, Tryon's favor, and now 10-3. What a change in gameplay from Tryon. And both Hungary, really, he's just not been able to get past Tryon, and Tryon coming out with a lot better plays, and more or less these little fakes, these little bait and switches that have just been working for him. Another one to boot right before the ticker ticks down. 1 second left. Tryon will be your winner in this series.
It was a great display of really playstyle adaptation from Tryon there. He got beat in game 1. He made some little adjustments in game 2, just enough to get him the win. And now here in the best game for him so far in game 3, he made all the major adjustments that he needed, and he takes a resounding game 3 win.
He had 1,900 score in this game. 11 goals, 16 shots, 4 saves. Unbelievable showing out there from Tryon. Kickoff advantage did go in his favor. An unbelievable showing from both these players. They did very well. Hungary, I do want to say a big GG's out to you. You definitely played your heart out. Tryon, though, coming out on top. A thrilling matchup, to say the least. Volts, if this is how the night is going to go, this is going to be a fun night for us all.
I was going to say, this sets the table for such a great night. There couldn't have asked for a better opening series here at at the event that we are working here tonight for. I absolutely loved it, and I was already stoked for the next 2 events, but now I'm really stoked.
All right, but now we got to give... there was 67% of you that voted for Tryon. So now we got to get Top Gun in here, because what does that mean, Top Gun?
It means that we are going to be running the prize winner here pretty soon. And so for all of you that have, did vote for Tryon, now have the opportunity to get a $50 Amazon gift card. So we can go ahead and roll that.
Here is Dynamic D's prize winner.